And now, we are here, right at this very moment. I'm sharing some things that I've never, ever shared with my close friends. I'm exposing myself, what I was and who I am now. Although exposing is such a negative word. To me, I am freeing myself. The day I let go of the heaviness of how the world viewed me was the day I let myself go. I'm not a poster child for anything. Please don't deem me as this or that. I am me, solely me, with my own opinions and skewed outlooks and quirks. I'm not seeking validation, nor am I seeking a pat on the back. With these stories, I want you to learn, heal, think outside the box. Disengage from groupthink. Detach from the ideology that people, humans, can be stuffed into a nice little circle with a polka dot bow on top. I don't care what people post, how amazing their photos look, or how their husbands have that perfect jawline. We are all humans with complexities. We are equal. We are fucked up. But we are beautiful and interesting and knowledgeable. And we all have a story to tell. Part 1. Good Muslim Girl. 1. The shirt that swallowed me whole. When Mom noticed that I was filling in, she no longer allowed me to pick out my own clothes. She'd take us to one of her favorite spots, Mammoth, a department store that sold irregular-sized socks and undershirts. We lived in an era of baby tees that hung just above the belly button, neck chokers, embellished jeans, and slip dresses. I wanted in. But I couldn't really get in because Muslim girls are only allowed to show their hands, feet, and face. The rest has to be covered to practice modesty. Little sister went first. Mom picked colorful shirts for her with sparkles and unicorns and other cutesy embroideries on them. Mom was in a good mood because she had a little money in her pocket since it was tax time. So I was going to try to convince her, without telling on myself because we weren't allowed to watch anything over the PG rating due to sexual conduct in many of the movies that Mom deemed inappropriate for our young Muslim minds, to let me mimic a few styles from the movie Clueless. I stood in the middle of the juniors section with all the newest styles. They even had hip-hugger bell-bottoms. There were racks upon racks of jeans in different colors. I grabbed a pair, sucked in my stomach, and put it up to my waist. They were cute, but barely covered my fat legs. I peeked inside the jeans and pulled out the tag. Size 8? WTF! Well, not WTF because that's a newer saying. It was more like, what the heck? I needed to find my size and searched for the double-digit rack. I doubled back. Every rack ended at size 12. Not a real size 12, but a size 12 in juniors, which was basically like 2 sizes too small. Panicking, I searched again. Maybe I'd missed that lonely rack with slightly extended sizes. I could have squeezed into something. I could have lost weight or cut off a part of my thigh. I was going to make a pair of jeans in that department store work. Time passed, and Operation Find Plus-Size Jeans was a complete fail. I figured that if they didn't have jeans, then maybe they had shirts in my size. I didn't have much boob, so how hard could it be? The shirts were also made tiny, but it was fine because I could just stuff my rolls into a size large. I was big, but I wasn't that big. I snatched a cute, stretchy, tie-dye shirt with long sleeves off the hanger and rushed to the full-body mirror by the dressing rooms. I burst into an empty room and tore off my shirt. I pulled the new shirt over my head. So far, so good. But then, see, what had happened was, as I had tried to put my arms into the sleeves, the fat got caught. The stretch of the shirt had reached its maximum stretch capacity.